In 2008, Chandrayaan-1 put India's flag on moon at the South Pole. Chandrayaan-1 had an orbiter and it also had a crash lander. The crash lander landed on the South Pole. It was as per the plan. The biggest achievement of Chandrayaan-1 was that it confirmed that there is water on moon, albeit it is in the frozen form. In 2019, we launched Chandrayaan-2. Here we planned that there will be no crash landing, but there will be soft landing by Vikram lander, and then from Vikram, a rover Pragyan will come out and stroll on the surface of the moon. But lander Vikram failed to land softly, and therefore Pragyan also failed. For exam, please remember that Chandrayaan-1 was launched through PSLV and Chandrayaan-2 by GSLV. Lunar South Pole is very special for future missions because it has some mountains which get sunlight for almost 95% of the time. So there is practically unlimited energy through solar panels. Also, the craters there are very deep and they have water, and this area is also rich in minerals. India is planning a joint mission with Japan to explore the moon's south pole. It will be launched only after 2023. The details of the mission, the LUPEX mission, is not important. Just remember that Chandrayaan 3 is different and LUPEX mission is different. First to land on moon was Russia's Luna 2 in 1959. After Russia, USA and China have also made soft landings on moon. India tried but it crash landed. On the far side of the moon, the side that is not visible from Earth, on that side only China has made successful soft landing, and that is through Chang'e rover. USA is the only country which has sent humans to moon. Only 12 humans have been to moon. The first time was Neil Armstrong in 1969 and last person on moon was Gene Cernan in 1972. In Apollo 11 mission, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin, they walked on the moon, but Michael Collins was in the orbit itself. After 1972, now again NASA wants to send humans to moon by 2024, but now the aim is long term. NASA wants that in future if we want to send humans to Mars, then moon should act like a base camp. The Artemis mission basically has three components: a rocket called Space Launch System, a spacecraft in which humans will be there, that is Orion, and a gateway which will circle around the moon. So gateway is just like what International Space Center station is to Earth. It houses the astronaut and it keeps on rotating throughout the Earth, around the Earth. So similarly, gateway will house some astronauts and some astronauts will land on moon like this. Okay, so UPSC can ask what is Artemis about, and UPSC can ask what are Artemis Accords. So basically NASA and USA they are going to sign some agreements with their partners who will help them in this mission. So Artemis Accord is the name of those agreements. India has till now not signed any Artemis Accord. Difference between rotation and revolution, that you know, I will not repeat, but what you should know is the direction. Sun rotates at its place in this direction, that is anti-clockwise direction. Now Earth and all other planets also revolve around the sun in the same anti-clockwise direction. Okay, and what about the rotation of the planets? Planets also rotate in the same direction like this, except Venus. Venus rotates in the opposite direction. Okay, Venus revolves in the same direction as everyone else. Revolution is same for everyone, but rotation is different for Venus. Acha, which planet takes how much time to complete one revolution? That is not required to be learned. Simply remember that further away a planet is from the sun, longer will be its orbit and longer time it will take to complete one revolution. Now see the 2003 question. Which among the following planets take longest time for revolution among these planets? So among these answer will be Jupiter, because Jupiter is farthest away from the sun. First four planets are made of rock or metal. Latter four planets are made of hydrogen or helium gases. They are known as the Jovian planets. Why it is so? Because as per NCERT, the first four planets, the temperature here is too hot for the gases to condense. Also, continuously from sun, some solar wind comes out. Now this solar wind is very strong up to the first four planets, so it blew off the gases, maximum gases, not all, but maximum gases from these planets. But the solar wind became very weak till it reaches here. Therefore, these planets have lots of gases and therefore a very big size also. Also, the first four planets are quite small. Since they are small, they have low gravity. This low gravity is not able to hold much gases. Therefore, if you compare the size of atmosphere of Earth and the size of atmosphere of Jupiter, then there is a huge difference because Earth's gravity is quite less. And what about the size? So in matters of size, Mercury is the smallest planet. Okay, Mercury is the smallest planet and biggest is Jupiter. You can simply learn the order, it's quite simple. From Mercury, the size will increase till Earth. Okay, in the first four planets, Earth is the biggest planet. So size will increase till Earth, and Mars is half the size of Earth. Mars is half the size of Earth. Please remember the size of Venus. Venus is called as sister planet of Earth, right? Because the size of Venus is almost same as that of Earth, but slightly small. In the Jovian planets, all the four Jovian planets are bigger than the first four planets. Biggest is Jupiter, and gradually the size decreases. Among all the 8 planets, maximum density is of Earth and minimum density is of Saturn. Only the Jovian planets have the rings. Terrestrial planets do not have the rings. What is the distance between Earth and Sun? The distance between Earth and Sun is 15 crore kilometers or 150 million kilometers. This is called as 1 astronomical unit. The last planet, Neptune, is at a distance of 30 astronomical units. As I just told you that solar wind emanates from the sun. So just like our Earth has an atmosphere, similarly sun also has a heliosphere. Earth has atmosphere, sun has a heliosphere. Till here the solar wind travels, but then there is a heliopause at a distance of 123 astronomical unit. At this heliopause, the solar wind is almost negligible, and after that the influence of sun is not much there, and the interstellar space start. So this boundary is called as heliopause. What is the meaning of interstellar space? So this is our sun and its atmosphere, that is heliosphere. Similarly, there will be some other star here, and that star will also have its heliosphere or something like that. So the distance between the space between them, okay, is called as interstellar space. That is the space between the stars. What is great conjunction? When you can see Jupiter and Saturn closest in the sky, then that event is called as great conjunction. What is opposition event? When sun, earth, and some outer planet are in the same line, then this is called as opposition event. Now please note at opposition event, Earth and that outer planet are at minimum distance to each other. Think like this: if Mars is here, then obviously Sun, Earth and Mars are not in the same line. A triangle is formed. So the distance also is quite large between Earth and Mars. But here they are quite near, here in the same line. So the distance also between them is minimum. So please remember, in opposition event, the distance between Earth and the other planet is minimum. Martian blueberries. Martian blueberries. This is a photo, okay? These are not blueberries. These look like blueberries. These are actually rocks. These are rocks that occur naturally on Mars, and they are made of iron oxide. Similar iron oxide spheres are present on Earth also at many places. For example, in Gujarat, they are known by the name of Jurans. Now the interesting thing is that they are made of iron oxide. So that means they can form only when there is water or oxygen present. So this is one more proof that there had been water on Mars. Mangalyaan was launched not through GSLV but by PSLV. There was no human in it. Launched in November 2013, reached in September 2014. It was India's first mission to another planet. India became fourth country to reach Mars. first country from Asia, and the first country to reach Mars in the first attempt. 2000 rupee note has Mangalyaaan's pic on its back. Now just remember the name, okay, some terms, not details. Like Mars 2020 is a mission of NASA. It is aimed at Jezero crater. Perseverance rover, this rover Perseverance, and Ingenuity small helicopter are on Mars. MOXIE is a very interesting equipment. It will use carbon dioxide from the atmosphere of Mars and make oxygen, because 95% of the atmosphere of Mars is made of carbon dioxide. Now just read some names. What are these? These are some past missions of NASA. Viking, Spirit, Opportunity, Pathfinder, Curiosity, Insight. Some other Mars mission by other countries. UPSC can ask which countries this mission is. Mars Express, Europe. ExoMars, Europe and Russia. Tianwen-1, China. Emirates Mars mission, UAE. What are these terms? Stickney, Shklovsky, Roche, Gridlick. These are craters on Phobos. Phobos and Deimos are the two moons of Mars. Mercury, Venus do not have any moon. Earth has one. Mars has two. Saturn has most moons. Most relevant thing for life to exist on Mars is water. Okay. Mars takes longer time to revolve around the sun than the Earth. No, Mars is further away from the Earth. Therefore, it takes more time to revolve around the sun. So A is false. Also, the diameter of Mars is almost half than that of the Earth. Venus is the brightest planet in the sky. Its atmosphere has sulfuric acid clouds. Its atmosphere has 96% carbon dioxide, and since it is also very close to the sun, it is the hottest planet at 500 degrees Celsius. Mars atmosphere also has 96% carbon dioxide, but Mars is not as close to sun as Venus, therefore it is much cooler. Venus rotates extremely slowly. You see, if this is sun and this is the orbit of Venus, then Venus in 1 year it will make a complete revolution, right? But by the time it makes a complete revolution, it has not rotated even once. That is, a day is longer on Venus than a year. Now since the land is rotating very slowly, but the atmosphere is rotating very fast, this is land, so land is rotating very slowly, but the gases in the atmosphere, they are flowing at very high speed, almost 60 times faster than the rotation speed of the land there. Is Mars the first planet explored by humans? No. Venus is the first planet around which we sent a orbiter, and it is the first planet on which a probe landed. ISRO is planning a Venus mission by the name Shukrayaan-1. 2005 question. Existence of life on Venus is highly improbable because it has high level of carbon dioxide. So that is the correct thing. Now you can say that in this question of 97, it was asking about life on Mars. There was a condition atmospheric composition. So can we mark this as correct? No. See, all the four options are necessary for life in a way, right? But the problem is that you have to choose in this question the most relevant option. So the most relevant option is water. Now here in case of Venus, question is not saying which is the most probable reason. Here it is simply saying that it is one of the reasons. In a way, the language is that it is one of the reasons why there is no life on human life on Venus. So that's right. Right? So don't think too much. Don't say that UPSC said here something and here something. Both are same thing. Only the language of the question is a bit different. Saturn. So Earth is tilted at 23.5 degree and Saturn at 26.7 degree, almost same. It is the second biggest planet. It has the second biggest moon in solar system, that is Titan. The biggest moon in the solar system is with Jupiter by the name Ganymede. Pioneer 11 was the first to reach Saturn. In 1977, NASA launched two probes by the name Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 to explore Jupiter and Saturn. But Voyager 1 and 2, after exploring Jupiter and Saturn, they went even further away. They went even so further away that they entered the interstellar space. And even today they are sending the signals back to Earth. And they have found that there is high density in the interstellar space as compared to the heliosphere. Okay, so space is not empty. Space itself has some gases. Space also has some density. Cassini-Huygens was a next mission by NASA, ESA and Italy. So basically Cassini orbited the Saturn and Huygens landed on the largest moon of Saturn, that is Titan. Dwarf planets also revolve around the sun just like other planets. They do not revolve around another planets, right? They are also almost spherical just like other planets. The difference is about whether they have cleared the neighborhood of their orbit or not. So this is sun and this is the orbit of Earth. Now there are no big things around the orbit of Earth, right? It is almost clear. But this is not the case with dwarf planets. There would be some other bodies near their orbit. So that is the main difference. So these are basically the criteria that are seen to declare a dwarf planet. And this declaration is given by International Astronomical Union. You have to remember it is not a UN body. Established in 1919, headquartered in Paris, but it is not a UN body. Our solar system has 5 dwarf planets: Pluto, Eris, Makemake, Haumea and Ceres. Ceres is also the largest asteroid. Asteroids are found between Mars and Jupiter. Recently, salty water was discovered on Ceres, therefore it is being called as Ocean World. Please do not confuse dwarf planet with planetesimals. See, what happened was that initially in space there was dust, like this many dust particles. Now dust particles came together and formed a mass. Why did they come together? Maybe due to gravity. Now once this mass is formed, it has more gravity, so it will attract even more dust particles, more particles of rocks and everything, and so a small planet will be formed. So that is how a planet is formed. So that small part of the planet in its initial stage is called as planetesimals. Dwarf planet is a entirely different thing. Now the difference between comet, asteroid, meteor, meteoroid, meteorite. So comet are made of rock, but along with rock they are also made of some gases and ice. Okay, so comet which revolve around the sun, they are made of rock as well as ice, but the asteroids, they are made of only rock, they don't have any ice. So think like this, if there is a rock piece, okay, so pieces of rocks are traveling between Mars and Jupiter in this direction, right? Now since they don't have any gas or ice on them, therefore they do not have any tail. But comet which goes around the sun independent of this orbit, not in this orbit, other comets, so these comets have ice on them, so that ice will melt, some gases and dust will come out, therefore comets have tail. Understood the basic difference? Both are made of rock, but comet also has some ice on it. So comet, when it goes around the sun, always it has two tails. One tail is of the gases and another tail is of the dust. Now think like this, there is ice on the comet, right? And sun is like a gas stove, so it is giving heat. So when from the sun heat is going towards the comet, then the ice will vaporize and go like this. So the gas tail is always in the opposite direction to the direction of the sun, but the dust tail is as per the movement along the orbit. So just remember that comet has a tail and asteroid does not have a tail, because asteroid only has the rocks. Now what happens is, there can be some other rocky particles also in the space here, rocky particles, right? So those small rocky particles are called as meteoroid, right? So meteoroid are rocky particles, small rocky particles in the anywhere in the space. Now if any of those meteoroid enters the atmosphere of the earth, then that rock will also start burning and give a tail. So asteroid, meteor, meteorite, they should not have any tail because they don't have any ice, so they should not have any tail, they are only made of rock. But once it enters our atmosphere, the temperature is so high that even rock starts to vaporize. So therefore now in the atmosphere, the meteoroid will be called as meteor. It will have a tail. Now after that, if it is totally vaporized in the atmosphere, in case some of its component comes and strikes the land of the earth, then it will be called as meteorite, that is a meteor that hits Earth's surface. Asteroid belt, you understood? Kuiper belt. So just like asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter, similarly there is a belt of rocky objects beyond Pluto, beyond the Neptune also. And this belt is just like asteroid belt, but it is not called as asteroid belt. It is called as Kuiper belt. Halley's comet is a comet that goes around the sun, and after every 76 years we can see it without telescope also. In 1994, comet Shoemaker-Levy 9 broke into two pieces and a piece of it crashed into Jupiter. So in the first class of economy, in the first class of science and tech, few pages were explained on the YouTube and rest were part of the paid course. Similarly in the second class and in this third class also of science and tech, first 3 pages have been explained here on the YouTube just now, and the remaining pages are part of the paid course. So this portion of paid course, okay, the PDF is totally free. In every class the total PDF is totally free, available on our website, whose link is given in the description box. The explanation of the first few pages is given on the YouTube. Explanation of the latter pages is part of our paid course. So to purchase the paid course, you have to make a payment of rupees 250 for the English video like this, and you will get access to all the paid portion of all the science and tech classes. How to join? Just click on go to allinclusiveies.com/paid courses. That is, what you have to do is, in the Android, download a app All Inclusive IES, link is given in the description box. In iPhone and iPad, download app Class Plus, link is given in the description box, and enter the organization code as MXLDF. Once the app is installed, click on the store. After clicking on store, choose the course, make the payment. After making the payment, again open the store, you will find the videos. If you don't want to see the videos on mobile, you want to see the videos on laptop, then the link is given in the description box. Click on that, register yourself, make the payment. After payment, click on my courses. You will be able to see the videos. Please note that you should make the payment only on the platform on which you want to see the videos. If you want to see the videos on laptop, then don't make the payment on mobile app. If you want to see the videos on mobile, then make the payment in the app only. Don't make the payment on the laptop. So please remember this thing. We are talking here only about the videos. PDF are totally free. If you want notification of our new video, please click on subscribe and press the bell icon.